Hello, you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. We are looking market structure and price action to give insights to what the market is going to do on a weekly basis. We're looking at the new week of March, the 8th to the 12th, and also like you to know how we fared for last week. We did quite well with the pairs we looked at: the pound dollar pair, the euro dollar pair, gold. We were some pips short of our target. I was looking at getting to as low as the 1680 area. We got up to 1687, and market has started to do something more like a distribution for a movement back to the upside. But I think we still look at some more bearishness. But let's say just a slight bearishness. Some bit of slight bearishness in gold. We'll look at that as we go through the video. I'll also drop a tip that will help you maximize the insights I put out here, because ultimately we find that price goes in the direction I put out, but price will never move in a straight line. It moves in waves. It has a strong push phase and a pullback phase, and if you can get that figured out, you'll be able to make good use of the overview I give you, weekly overview I give you in my videos. If you're new here, I would like you to click the subscribe button and the bell notification just beside it. That way you'll be notified as soon as I upload new analysis and content. And I believe you've uh, enjoyed my videos. And if you've gained useful insight here, I'd like you to click the like button. It shows support for the channel on YouTube. It uh, helps me to go on making new videos, and knowing that I'm reaching quite a large number of you out there, and ensuring that you stay profitable as you make good use of your strategies while trading this. Well, without further ado, let's just go straight to the chart. Right now, I'm looking at the pound dollar pair. And for this, we are looking at the weekly time frame. Our analysis for last week was to see price come in to the 1.3766 area. We were quite close there. We didn't get exactly. Its price is a zone. We were in the zone, but we didn't quite get to the 1.3760 area, which we set as targets for price to get to. But we were quite in that broken resistance down to support zone, and price got to as low as the 1.3778 area. Now, what do we expect price to do? Looking at the weekly, we have a candle formation here, which is known as the evening star pattern. Some call it an island reversal. See, price shoot up into this highs here. That gave us a resistance and was quickly and hugely rejected from there, and we've gotten another a lower low and a lower close. So I want to see price come down into the next key level of support at the 1.35 handle, 3510 area. Basically, we have the 1.3750 area to contend with, first of all, because it's acting as a support right now. So, but I want to see, based on the candle formation here, and we've gotten bearish divergence on the stochastic here. I want to see price go to downside. But first, let's wait for a break and close below the 1.3760 area. Break and close, decisive break and close. That will take us. Once we get that, we just wait for a slight retracement on your smaller time frames, and all the way will be going down 200 pips. Yeah, about 200 pips down to the 1.35 handle. That'll be that for this pair. We could look at the smaller time frames to see how price is faring right now there. Yeah, we've got that same move around here. Same price come to this place and it's been rejected a little bit from here. We might go up to retest these highs here at the 1.40 area, or somewhere at the 1.3970 area before we continue downside. Let's still look at the 4-hour time frame if we can get that. Okay, yep, 4-hour time frame is giving us some bit of reversal patterns gradually here. We have bullish divergence on the uh, stochastic here on the 4-hour time frame. So we might have that pullback uh, into this area, 1.3865 area, and as high as the 1.40 area. So within this zone, we could maybe, let's see, we could even get as high as the 1.39 handle. Look for reversal patterns around here for us to continue to the downside. And that will be that for this pair. Now, the next I'll be looking at is the Aussie Yen Pair. Aussie Yen, let's look at the weekly time frame quickly. Now, for the Aussie Yen Pair, I was expecting a weak price to fill up the week. We didn't get that quite up the upside, but price got to as high as the 83.75 area. No, we did it. We surpassed it. We got to the 84 handle, and we got rejected from there. The highest price we've got in recent times is the 84.94. That was for 2 weeks ago, and we saw this past week was bullish. We opened and opened and we tried to go as high as that point. We didn't get that. We didn't quite get there. Now, what we have based on the price action here, we most likely should have a sell-off. Why we have higher highs and we have a lower high just after that. What we might have is price play around this zone a bit before it continues to the downside. Let's look at the daily time frame. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to seeing price come into this zone. The lows here at the 82.20 area. Yeah, that's where I'm looking forward to seeing price get to. If we get a break and close below that, then we'll be looking for to go as low as the 81 handle. Just that will be the next key level of support. It's a broken resistance that will turn to support at the 82 handle, 82.00 area. So that's what I want to see price do. Come into this zone. If we don't get, although we need to clear off this support here, that will be at the 82 area. Yes, 82.10 area. That's how low we've seen price come. So we want to see, then after which we want to see price come into the 81 handle. If we can break close below that, then we're looking forward to the next key level of resistance that will turn to support at the 81 handle. The next I'll look at is gold. And gold, based on the volatility, has always given given profits, as long as you be able to look at value strategies to work with. On the whole, we had quite a huge rush both to the up and to the downside in gold for this past week. So what do I expect for this week? Now, on the daily time, let's look at the weekly so you do top-down analysis. From what we have here on the weekly, we could still continue a little bit to the downside. We could see price hit that the lows here at the 1681 handle. We've not gotten there yet. We're quite close. Got as low as the 1687.29 area. Excuse me. but we didn't quite get that move to the downside. We might have a retest of this broken support that will return to resistance at the 1741, 1745 area. That's broken support that will return to resistance there. So might see price go back to retest that 1745 area. If we go up to break if we close above 1759.9, that is 1756. Sorry, 1760, yes, 1760. If we break and we have a break and close above 1760, then we'll be looking for more bullish moves to the upside, which our next key level of resistance at the 1862 area, way up here. If we have a break and close above the 17, this lower highs here at the 1760 area. If we have a break and close above it, then I'll be looking for longs. But for now, I just want to see a retracement to the 1745 area. We might not get as high as that. Let's see how far it might go. Let's look at the daily time frame. On daily, yeah, we could see price. Well, we could get that. We could get quite close. It depends on the momentum in the market per time. But I think I most likely will see price get to 1723 area. 1722, 1723 area first. If we don't see that reversal around here, then we'll look forward to that key level here, the 1745 area or 1746 area. For us to, what we're looking for is a test of structure and moving to the downside, and to go as low as the 1680 area. I just want to go beyond that. I'm looking for the same price retrace around the 1675 area. So 1680 to 1678, if we get that in this a retest of structure and a continuation to the downside, if we get that, that will be fine for the week. But basically, what we have here, we are looking prices. We're looking forward to do that retest, a pullback into market structure for us to continue to the downside. The next I'll look at is the Canadian dollar pair. For this pair, let's look at the weekly quickly. And yeah, for this pair, what we have here, a fortnight ago we had strong bullish momentum candle that came up as high as the 1.2747 area, and last week's candle was like a retest of these lows here, which of course in support, but price broke through it and closed above it, and I believe it returned to good support here, the 1.2594 area. So with this move, price went up, retested that area. So I'll be looking forward to going long with this pair. Although looking at the weekly time frame, let's look at where we could take our entries from. Let's go down to the daily. Daily showing us we've gotten that move. We came down to the downside. We got the move to the upside. Retested this place, and we have a hammer here. So we might likely retest this zone at the 1.2995 area and continue to the upside. We could even come as low as the 1.2515 area before we continue to the upside. So I want to see, based on what we have there, the one weekly, is to retest and go up as high as the next key level, which is at the 1.2865 area, or let's say 1.2860 area. What we have here, just looking for that retest and going back up to the upside. Otherwise, based on the candlestick we have here, we'll see a new, not new low, a retest of the lows here before we get that bullish move we're waiting for. We're looking for a bullish move, but we need to see clear move, strong move to the upside for us to say we're in that move upwards. So you could set buy stops above the highs, the high of last week, which was at the 1.2747 area. Just place maybe 10 pips buy stop above there to pursue market to the next key level of resistance, which is at the 1.2860 area. Or we just wait for price to play out for us to take our trades here. So, but what I'm looking forward to seeing is that move to the upside. Although this Friday's candle is not that encouraging, it went up, tested this area, has been rejected, closed bearish from there. Classic hammer candle. So most likely from what the candle is telling us here on the daily, we would have a retest of this first. For if we have a break and close below, we're going down as we'll go to the next key level, which is here at the 1.2435 area. That will be the next key level of support first of all, before we think of going to the downside in full. So you just based on this move, this candle, yeah, that's what I'm saying this. Yeah, we came up into this zone, we tested this zone here and tried to move upwards, but we've been rejected on Friday from the 1.2755 area downwards, and we've closed as a bearish candle and as a classic hammer. So I think we'll just see that move to retest this lows first of all before we take any decision on what to do with the market. The next I look at is the dollar yen pair. And dollar yen pair didn't fail in our analysis. I was looking for seeing price get to the 108 area, and we did that. We surpassed it. We got as high as 108.64 area. My area here is at 108.18. We got that move to the upside. Quite impressive with this pair. So what are we looking forward to seeing price do as we go forward for this week? Already we've broken and closed above this area, the 108.18 area. So we should look forward to more bullishness with this pair. We'll have a retest of this pair and going forward upwards rather to test the 109.50 area here. The next key level there is at the 110.21 area. That's the next key level of resistance, but I want to see this if we test these highs here at the 109.60 area first of all. If we have strong bullish momentum, we'll go as high as the 110.20 handle. That's officially our next key level of resistance. And the last I'll look at is the euro dollar pair. And here for this pair, let's look at the weekly time frame quickly. Yeah, we got that move to the downside based on this hammer candle I saw here. I was looking for the same price go to the next key, take out this key level at 1.20 area, and we landed at the 1.19 handle. That's where we are right now. And with this close, this very strong bearish candle for this past week, I want to see more move to the downside. It's quite simple. Just look for 20 pips or 15 pips sell stop below the lows. The lows here is at 1.18931, and let's go straight to the next key level of support, which is 1.1735. So just 1.1750, sorry. So just you could use that fine key strategy using sell stops to go as low as that. That's our next key level of support at the 1.1750 area, and because of this huge move to this downside. So basically that's what I'm expecting to see market do. And let's go over to the tip I have for you. And a tip I just want to put out here is just this. There's so many strategies out there to trade the market. And price action is key, quite all right, to be able to tell the next move in price. But you need back-tested strategies. Backtesting gives you confidence in the strategies, and with what you've seen, the results from your backtesting, you'll be able to take informed and highly confident trades in the market. Quite all right, some might fail, but based on your backtesting, you'd have seen how much the odds are in your favor when you use such a strategy. And with that strategy used, you'll be able to pick and gain from almost every move in the market that you see. And that will be that for this week. And don't forget, if you enjoyed the content I put out here, click the like button. It shows support on the YouTube algorithm for my channel, support for my channel, and it helps me to bring out more useful contents like this as we go going up to the future. Sorry, sorry about that. Projecting to the future, it gives me strength to support to do such videos. And so with that said, and so if you're new here, like I said, click the subscribe button and the bell notification just beside it, and that will be notified as soon as I bring out new content. That will be that for this week. Trade your plan, stay safe, and the profit is yours. Bye for now.